Come on, Bat, let's go for a walk. Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. There is a huge buzzing noise going on right here, and this plant is covered with bees. See if I can get closer without getting stung on by one. They're all over this freaking bush, flying all around me. Come on, bees, stay still so I can zoom in on you. Anyways, one just landed on my arm. I've never seen bees in the park. This is the first time. I don't know if the camera's picking up the buzzing noise, but they're all over this bush. Even this little one right here. See if I can get it in a close shot here. Going in the flower there. Flying around my head. Remain calm, remain calm. Don't be scared. Bees can sense fear. That's what people tell me. I'm working his butt off. Look at his legs. All that pollen on them legs. Cool, they can just hover in one spot like that. Some bee action. Never ceases to amaze me because every time I come here, there's always something new that I see. Like I've been walking this park over a year, and there's bees over in this one too. There's a huge one right over there. That's a freaking 2 huge black bugs. They're like bumblebees. Let's see, where's he at? That's a big one, man. That's some kind of bee. Ooh, the other little bee looked like it attacked him. Boy, he don't stay still for very long. He's a big one. I'm getting out of here before I get stung. Anyways, like I was saying, never ceases to amaze me, this park. Always seeing something new. Some all over this one too, but not too many. Let's see what else is going on over here. Yep, this one too. All kinds of bees. But these were tiny looking little bees. These ones look smaller. Hear that humming? Anyways, pretty cool. I just saw this huge bird right here land. It's a hawk, I think. Huge. Ah, Batman. So I was unable to get close to that hawk. It's pretty cool. He flew away where I could get up to him. Anyways, you want to hear a funny story? My son was making a Hot Pocket this morning for breakfast, and he asked me, "Dad, what happened to our microwave we used to have?" I said, "Oh, that's a funny story, son. I was watching the news one day, and they said that microwaves are dangerous. They give off radiation when you use them, and one good way to tell if your microwave is leaking is to put a cell phone in it and call your cell phone, and if the cell phone rings and the microwave is leaking radiation." So I grabbed my cell phone and I put it in, and got my wife's cell phone and called my cell phone, and sure enough, my phone rang. So I took my phone out, put my wife's iPhone in, called her cell phone, and it rang too. So I ripped it out of the wall, pulled the plug out of the wall, carried it across the living room. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This is a leaking microwave. It's no good. I don't want to poison us." It's going in the trash. And I threw it in the trash, got in my car and took off. My wife called me like 15 minutes later. She's like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, I'm going to the store. I'm going to buy a toaster oven because we're not going to have a microwave in our house anymore." And that was 5 years. 5 years ago. My son was too young to remember what happened. He's like, "Can we get another one?" And I said, "No." I said, "Why not?" "Because I went to the store and I tested all the microwaves that they had on the shelf there. I tested them, put my phone in there, had my wife call me. Those leaked too." So to this day, I don't have a microwave because of that news story. And we cook everything with toaster ovens. Boy, it's hot today. Coming up on them bees again. Subscribe to me. I see you right there in them trees. There's 3 ground squirrels that live in this tree. There's a black one that just went down the hole there. Then there's one that just popped up right over there. The one that went down the hole right here, it was black. I mean, black as night. And it was huge. It was maybe 2 times bigger than that one right there. He was eating it. He froze because he sees I'm watching him. I'm about maybe 60 yards away from him. I see them there all the time, but it's hard to catch them on video because they're more jumpy than prairie dogs. Prairie dogs I can get maybe 5 feet from them, and then they go down their holes. But these ground squirrels, nope, they don't trust anybody. That hawk or falcon, whatever it was right there. See where this squirrel is? He was right over here to the left, right in this area. So I think he must have tried to swoop down and get one of these squirrels. Look at them, they're on guard right now. Holes are much bigger than prairie dog holes. As soon as I stood up, he shut down that hole right there. I always wondered what this box was. Look at power. You could come here and power up your cell phone or computer, sit at this table, and have internet. Get you one of them Wi-Fi spots at the park. Pretty cool, man. You could camp out here at night. I don't know if this park closes at night or not, but you could plug in there. This one bee has his whole bush all to himself. There was a huge black bumblebee here, but he flew away. Stop and smell the roses once in a while. Oh, look at that butterfly. That butterfly keeps going away, coming back. I got you on camera now, butterfly. I got you. He blends right in with that freaking flower. Right here. I guess it's flower season time. Bees and butterflies. 81 degrees, and man, I spent almost an hour at the park. I spent more time nature watching than I did walking. I guess you can say I'm a nature lover. Yeah, I guess I can say that. Because it's just so interesting to watch Mother Nature in action. And the way I was seeing the bees and the butterflies and the animals in the park today, you would think it was like springtime, but it's not. It's like summertime almost over. But it's getting warm too, 81 degrees, man. Well, back to the house, gotta get the kids up, breakfast, and get ready for homeschooling. I got 2 doves watching me right there. I have no idea if those 2 doves are the ones that were sitting on this nest here. But the last 2 days I have not seen a dove sitting there. So I'm curious to climb up this ladder here and see what's happened. Meanwhile, those 2 doves are just staring at me. See what happened here. Nothing there. No eggs, no babies. Nothing. I wonder what happened if the babies, because it's been a couple of weeks he's been up here. Man, those bugs are buzzing around like crazy. Sound like bees. What's going on today? It's like all the bugs are out today flying around. See them? Flying around this tree. Huge, look like bumblebees, but they're not bumblebees. They're swarming this tree. Here's the bugs that are flying around this tree and around my head. I don't know what they're called, but this is what they look like. I guess today is pollination day or something, because this tree is swarming with them. And they're buzzing like crazy. Check this out, what I saw right here. One in flight right there. Look at them. There's a whole mess of them here. What are they doing? I've never seen these bugs like this here before. They're flying around me, buzzing like crazy. Sound like little freaking drones. Freaking almost land on my forehead. They're eating the fruit. This fruit right here. They're just picking out on this fruit. Let's see if there's one down there on the ground. Picking out on this fruit. This fruit is delicious. I've eaten this fruit a lot of times. Let's see if I can mess with them. I don't know what it is today. There's so many insects and bugs out flying around pollinating today. I don't know what the date is today. The 12th or something like that of August. I've never seen this before ever. This is cool. They're just all fighting for this fruit right here. Hey, this boy, he's like, I want this fruit. Look at that. Chowing down on that fruit. Cool. You can pick one up. Check you out. I got you, brother. I got you. I don't know what this is called. Focus. Don't worry, I'll put you back. They sound like little drones flying around. So my wife handed me these this morning. She's like, here you go. What's this? She's like, some things I need you to do. This, a wall patch. I was like, what? She's like, by the front door. So I was like, oh, okay. So let me show you what I got to repair with this wall guard. This hole right here, which I repaired I don't know how many times, and now my wife has put a box there to keep the door from hitting it. So I'm going to have to use this wall guard for there to protect that. And then this has to repair this hole. How, I have no idea how it got there. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut out a big chunk of paint so I can take that down and match it like I did the last wall at Lowe's. So these are my projects for today. They had it covered with this, so I never knew there was a hole there. First one done. That's pretty good. Check out this very cool freaking action camera that Olympus has. My very first digital camera I ever bought was an Olympus. My wife bought it for me 17 years ago for my birthday. This is the Olympus Stylus Tough TG Tracker action camera with 4K flip out LCD screen with built-in light. It's waterproof. It comes with a pistol hand grip, and right here is a mirror so you can do selfies. And one thing that's cool about it that I like, it has the a freaking light. Look how bright that light is. LED light. And it's got the flip out 1.5 inch LCD screen. It can film in 1080p 60 frames per second or 4K at 30 frames per second. It's waterproof up to 100 feet and shockproof up to 7 feet. It's also crush proof, and you can film slow motion at 720 at 100 frames per second. It takes 8 megapixel pictures, but I'm not interested in taking pictures for it with an action camera. So here's another cool thing that it has. It has a built-in 5-axis electronic gimbal. So no shakiness. You can move it around and everything. It sounds pretty cool. It's got a 204-degree view, fisheye view from the lens here. And it comes with a pistol grip that is removable. And you can use it with the GoPro attachments. So it's pretty cool, man. I like it. I found it on eBay for $399 free shipping. And here's that pistol grip that I'm talking about right here. It's got the removable things here. Like I say, you can use it with GoPro. Here's the mirror for taking selfies and stuff. And it has GPS, Wi-Fi on it. And it's tough. I've owned the Olympus before, and they're very tough cameras, and I like this. The thing I like about this is if you want to attach it to your helmet, you can remove this and you can use GoPro attachments, and you can attach it to your helmet and use it for motovlogging. I don't know what the zoom capabilities is, because I haven't found anything that shows you what you can, if you can zoom in or not on it. But I'm going to have to run to Best Buy to see if they have this on Best Buy. I've only found a couple of videos on this. It seems to be a new camera. And $399. It's not a bad price. This is what it looks like. I will put the link to this description of this video, so if you're interested, you can watch it yourself. It's pretty cool. That's the flip out LCD screen, 1.5 viewfinder. I like this camera a lot, but I'm gonna have to go see it in person myself. That's what the pistol grip looks like. Pretty cool if you ask me. The Olympus Stylus Tough TG Tracker Action Camera with 4K flip out. That's another thing I like about it. You can record in 1080p or 4K and 720. It covers all three recording capabilities. Slow motion at 720 at 100 frames per second if you like to do slow motion stuff. Alright, on to project number 2. What I'm going to need, I'm going to need a piece of paint sample. So my wife and her tape. I need to cut out a chunk of paint. It has to be pretty big for Lowe's to be able to match it. They said at least a dime size. There you go. And that should match it. Now, as long as I don't lose this piece, time to put the patch on. So I got this wall patch here, and you just peel it and stick it. Figure out how much I want to put here to cover this hole. I packed this hole with some paper towels to keep it from caving in. So let me figure out how to get this thing off and then stick it to there. I'll just peel this off and then just stick it. And it's on there pretty tough. So now I guess I got to cover all this with spackling, which I have right here. I'm going to spackle it all up. I have no small spatula, so I got the Starbucks card here that I don't use anymore because I haven't been to Starbucks in over a year because I stopped drinking tea. So I'm going to use this as a spatula to spread the all-purpose joint compound on there. Alright, got this all patched right here with the, whatever you call it, Bondo, not Bondo, but plaster on there. And I can still see parts of the screens, but every time I try to put more and more coats, it just keeps showing more screens. So I think this is going to have to dry, and then tomorrow, maybe after it dries, then I can do another coat and then let that dry. And then when I paint it, you won't be able to see it. There's marks everywhere here. Anyways, this part 1 of this project is done. And this vlog is done. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Like always, hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Don't cost nothing, it's free. And I'm going.